Says we got one person watching. Let's see, it's still morning. Good morning. Hello, Aaron. Good morning. Would you like to come up on the panel? I've never seen you on the panel before. If you would, I'd put your link right here. Two people watching. Good morning. All right. YouTube is PooTube. Well, if you feel that way, hello, YouTube is PooTube. Aaron, you want to come up? I'll give you a link. You gonna do them on the grill or on the stove?
No,
It's hot out there.
yeah. Probably on the stove.
Okay. I got my shorts hanging out there on the chair right now, drying. They should be dry in that sun. Well, we're kind of slow going here, but hey, there's Grizz. Check your email, Grizz. Come on up here. I feel like a Maytag repairman. Loneliest person on YouTube. Be up in a bit. Okay. I hate to call people because you don't know what they're doing. Waterbug's probably down there fishing. Oh, Grizz, you're something. I don't step on mine. Sometimes I sit on them. Anybody else want to chat or come up? You're more than welcome. I sure do apologize. I haven't been on live stream for a while. I got up early this morning, went out and mowed before it got as hot as it's going to be. It was warm, but I got her done. And we had a little rain yesterday, so it's still wet. But good old putty knife, take care of that. There he comes.
Hey Kim, I'm gonna mute my camera here. I'm run to the store, so I won't be able to really show you anything unless I run my rubber band. I ain't got one on me though.
Okay. Let's see.
Turn the traction device off on here so it don't lock up on me. So how's Kim doing this morning?
Good. I got my mowing done early.
I slept in this morning. I just woke up and about 10-15 minutes ago and started watching the NASCAR race that I recorded last night. I already know who won. That sucks. And if Brian's in here,
He's
time
already
him out.
Yeah.
Well, if you see Brian, time him out for me.
Why?
I'm pissed off at him. Toyota won.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin had to fight off Brad Keselowski at the last bit, but he managed to beat him. Yeah, I might lose you. I'll get back up here if I do. I mean, I might lose signal here in a few places.
All right. Well, you still got the link. I'll keep bringing you up. I thought I'd do a little live stream before.
Yeah.
Sam's doing mistakes.
Maybe my Verizon's better. Maybe I won't lose service through this area.
That'll be good. So you're going down.
I know with all the other companies, I lose service. What was that?
So you're driving?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in between the two bridges right now.
Okay.
On Foster Lake.
The last time I mowed, I had.
Man, I tell you what, I got something to. What's that?
The last time I mowed, I had an issue with my weed eater. It was running too fast, and I started it up today, and it running fine.
Cool. Something to do with atmospheric pressure, probably.
It could be, but you know, when you let the throttle off, it should stop the string, and it was still spinning.
Yeah.
But it's doing fine today.
Now, you know what? Mine was that way. My weed, I had that same problem with that weed whacker of mine. I had that exact same problem. The brand new one that I just bought. It's a still mine is. It's one of the best ones that they make, the biggest ones. And mine was doing that exact same thing. I took it on into the service center because it was brand new. He said there's nothing wrong with it. It works fine. He starts it up and idles fine. I go on home, I start running it. Pretty soon it starts doing the same thing again. I don't know what's up with it, but mine's got some type of a glitch. Sometimes it idles high and sometimes it don't.
Well, I didn't mess with the them screws, you know. I'm not that much on motors and carburetors. So
yeah.
So I thought, well, if it does it this time, I'd have my brother-in-law to check it out. Hello. Yes. Why are you calling me back? God damn telemarketers. Yeah, water bug. There it comes.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
Hey, there's Waterbug.
how many fish did you get?
Yeah, how y'all doing this morning?
I'm really good. I'm surprised you're here, Waterbug. After that video you made about me and Kim yesterday.
Oh boy, you know all that shit about them, man. No, I don't think nothing about that. Y'all doing all right this morning?
Did you catch any catfish?
No, I didn't get nothing. I have better luck than putting out landlines this time of the year. You sit down there and heat to death out there, you know, in that doggone sun bait. If they get some,
Hey, Waterbug, have you thought about trying fishing with some tannerite there?
say that again now, Grizz.
Have you thought about trying fishing with tannerite when they're not biting?
No, think that'll work. You think that'll work, Grizz?
It would get them to come up anyway.
Oh yeah, at night, yeah.
Now, I don't know. I would think that tannerite, you know, it's when it's sealed and a high velocity bullet, I think it would detonate. Definitely dynamite would.
Yeah. The water gets getting low. Our water levels getting real low here because we've been getting no rain. But when it does rain, it won't quit raining.
When you throw your line out there, have you ever tried to feed them at the same time?
Yeah. But that's cheating. That's cheating. I don't like doing.
Well,
You can't do that.
you know, you're a Republican. You can cheat. I wouldn't do it.
Boy, I was wide open for that, Kim. I'm sorry. Boy, I took all my foot in my mouth on that one. Yeah, I'm pretty good there. I don't.
I got my mowing done.
Oh, you got to cut some grass this morning?
Yeah. It gummed up a little bit because it's wet, but when I get done, I take it to the alley, use a putty knife and get it out of there, you know.
That's the best time to cut your grass when
Oh, there you are.
dew on it.
When it's wet a little bit,
Yeah, that's what I've always heard. You cut it just a little bit when it's a little damp. It ain't so dusty and dry on you.
well, this is true. It looks better because I got a mulching blade on it, so it looks pretty good while it's wet.
Yeah, that's what I use, a mulching blade. Yeah. See, they last longer too.
How many blades you got on your 2 or 3?
Mine's got 3 on it, you know, cause I got that riding lawnmower, but you know, I'm gonna get me a pushing lawnmower to do around the house here.
Well, mine's only got 1 blade, and that Zoya grass, you got to keep that blade sharp.
Yeah.
But every other time I'm mowing, I'll take her off and sharpen it a little bit. I got a grinder out there.
Are you sharpening your blades yourself?
Oh yeah, and then I always balance it. I'm a firm believer in that. Take that balance.
How you balance it?
Well, I got a little plastic thing you stick it on, and it'll balance it. And if it goes down too far, you take it back to the grinder and hit her another lick. until it levels out.
I'll be dog. I didn't know that.
That way, when it's spinning, you know it's
It's not shaking your lawnmower and all.
it balanced. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, really.
And it only takes a second to check it.
Yeah.
And then
I ain't got no light over here. See, it's coming off outside in here. Look like I got a light on. I don't have a light on in here.
okay. I got one light bulb up there in the corner that shines over here on my face.
What Grizz do? Fall down?
Yeah, he's driving. He said he might fall off.
Or he going to town?
If he comes back up, here he comes. I'll
Okay.
bring him back up.
Okay, I'm just trying to get things set up here
Boy, you,
briefly.
what you up in town, Grizz?
Yeah, I had to run to town to get some cigarettes. Just a second
okay.
here.
Be good time to quit, Grizz.
It sure would be.
Don't get no beer. Don't get no beer while you up there now, because you know what that means.
Oh no, I don't need no beer. I'm not. You know what? I don't miss the drinking at all.
I didn't think you've been drinking. Now you been quit drinking too, ain't you, Chris?
Yeah, I completely quit drinking.
That's good.
But yeah, I haven't had no alcohol for I don't know, a month or so.
Oh my!
And I don't miss it at all. I mean, that's the alcohol. I can take it or leave it. I've had to deal with pain other ways and stuff, but oh well.
Grizz, I bet you that the Indian runs that store, don't they? They all
What's
over
that?
the place. The Indian people, they are buying all these stores up, ain't they?
Oh yeah, they're buying them all up.
I mean, they good people. I just
You know,
say,
I could. I hate going to this store, but they're all Indian stores now.
oh
And it's
yeah,
not that I'm not racist against Indians. It's not that it's not that there's Indians that bought this store on out. That's not why I don't like shopping at these stores. These stores here, that store that I was just in, Hilltop Market, and this one here, and this one I'm going to be going by that's owned by the same family. And there's another one at the other end of town too. They bought them all up, and you know, I'm not against Indians coming in here and buying up there the stores and the stuff. Okay, well, it's America. It's a free country. I'm all good with that. What really bugs me is I don't have an alternative to go to this store here.
Or just the windshield dirty.
It's just dirty. It's dusty from my driveway. But anyway, the owner of the store, he's a pedophile. And I don't have no options. I don't have no alternatives to go to any other stores around here.
Well, that's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need to go. You ain't got to go. I wouldn't go. How far are you from the store?
What's that?
How far are you from the store? About 10 miles.
No, it's what I would say that's about 5 miles. Would you say, Kim?
Well, there in Sweet Home, it's about 10 miles.
10 miles, something like that.
Yeah,
about 5 to 10 miles.
Good morning, Rosanna.
Well,
I agree with that.
Hello, Christy.
good morning, Miss Roseanne. And Christy, how you doing? How y'all doing this morning? We're watching Grizz drive down the road. He ain't driving too good, is he?
No, I'm not. Boy, we got some bad news. I'm not going to go by it up here, but I'll kind of point roughly right where it's at. Should have said it on my way on in. Last Sunday we had an accident. I made a post last night on it. We got on this lake last Sunday. There was some kids. One of them, the mother and the child, my wife and daughter knows. Anyway, they were swimming at Lewis Creek Campground, and a runaway jet ski, come flying on through there, and ran two kids on over. Anyway, the ones that my wife and daughter knew, they passed on yesterday late afternoon.
Oh man.
Yeah, I put a news article up on the newspaper article up on my post that I made on my main account. And if anybody wants to contribute to their GoFundMe channel, it's at the bottom of the news article. They have a GoFundMe for the two children. Obviously, the boys passed on. I mean, the girls passed on. So,
Lily come out here. Her and Mama come out here last night. Kim and Lily said, "Where's Miss Pam at?" I said, "Miss Pam had to go back home, baby." I said, "Well, maybe you get to see him again sometime."
Did you holler at me?
You almost at home, mate, degrees.
almost there. I'm getting there. I got a log truck that's going to be turning in behind me. He's probably going to ride my ass. And probably get anxious.
But you got a truck right on your butt.
Yeah, it's I got a log truck right on my butt that I'm going to let it pass up here. They like to get 3 loads a day up in from up here, so I don't blame them.
I know when I put in chips, they always want us to get 3 loads a day. Yeah, I try not to mess up old daggone truck driver and let them go on. I know we haul them chips. They always want us to get 3 loads a day or more. But they show us 3 loads. I do Kim by
right up here is where they
Hello, East
this is where
Dad.
that accident happened, is right over here.
Here, I'll type this in.
Good morning, East Dad. How you doing,
The
buddy?
accident was right over here. I can't get the camera on it.
Hey, there's
See, that's where the
Go get me another Diet Coke.
Yes, sir. Hello, Tim. Top of the morning to you and East Dad both. Cool.
Okay. I got to turn the camera off because I don't want you guys seeing what I'm up to right now.
Oh, come on, Grizz.
Not yet. Not yet. Matter of fact, last night, I've been having problems with some of the videos I can't edit. For some reason, I load them up in my editor and everything goes haywire. But I've learned that if I upload the video to YouTube and then download it, then it works fine in my editor. So one of the videos, I uploaded it, but I forgot to set it to private. And so it went public. I had to take it on back down. So 50 people have got to see it. But they only saw they haven't seen what's happening yet. They only saw, a part of what's going to be put into the movie that I'm making.
Yeah.
Well, I use that movie maker. And
Yeah.
I've always had trouble getting the music to start and stop where I want it to. And I found
Yeah.
out that if I save it, name it, and I save it before I put the pretties on the front, like it's a Kim 5 thing and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
I save that and then I put it back in YouTube or Movie Maker, and then I can put the stuff on the front and the music stays off of it.
Now, did you get that song I sent you?
What?
Did you get that song that I sent you while you was at Kim's?
Yeah, but I don't
at
care.
Waterbug?
It's pretty draggy, Grizz. Yes,
Okay.
I got it, but
Yeah, I didn't know if you could do anything with it to make it work better or not. That was the best I could do. The original file so that it came with is it's an upbeat. It's more of an upbeat to it. It's played a lot faster than what your version is. And so I was trying to slow it down and match it to your version, but it didn't do a very good job.
well, there's only like 2 seconds more than what I've got.
Yeah, I was just trying to get that last note in there.
I don't know why it didn't put it in there. I would have had to make the intro longer at the time.
Yeah.
I'd have to completely redo it.
Well, if we could get it, you know what, Kim? Put it this way: if I could get the original musical file, I could actually stretch out with your intro, the video part, without the audio, and leave the audio the same. If we had the correct audio, that part would be a really easy fix.
Yeah. But it's good the way it is.
Yeah, it works.
But Lily, like I'll tell you earlier, Lily and her mom come out here, and that's the first thing she said, where's Miss Pam at? I said, maybe she had to go home. I said, Kim had to take her back home. She was trying to show out. No, I didn't say she was trying to show out. I'll just, that's with Lily.
Well, what we need to do, if we can get the timing right, when she comes,
Yeah.
we can start the StreamYard without putting the public.
Yeah.
And you know how we talked before?
Yeah.
And get Pam on here and that little girl, and they talk to each other. I think she would really like it.
Yeah, she would. I don't know. She just took her. But she always liked people like that. When they first got there, that first day y'all was there, they act like they've been knowing y'all forever. They come in there, they act like they just knew y'all forever. You know what?
Yeah.
Her mama and Lily both got away.
Well, Pam really enjoyed her.
Yeah, she does. She thinks we're out Miss Pam. She does my mama too. She does her the same way. She's around her. She lives in Waycross. But I don't know what it is about her. She just loves older ladies or something. I don't know what it is. She just takes to them. I mean, that's good.
You said your mom?
Yeah, she takes my mom too.
She's still living?
Yeah.
Well,
She's
that's great.
Yeah, I think she's about 79. She had me when I was young.
Yeah,
Of
she
course,
was
you,
pretty young.
of course, you was young when she had you.
Oh, smart ass Chris.
Hey, you left it wide open.
Yeah,
I,
I
I
done
thought
it.
she was a gleam in your daddy's eyes.
Yeah, yeah. Misha went to town. I don't know when she'll be back.
I remember when I was born, I was just a little short then.
Yeah. That's back when they put Coca-Colas in them in the real bottles. You know it.
Yeah,
They didn't put them in a damn plastic.
you
They put
know,
glass bottle.
after I don't know how old I was, but we'd go to town to the filling station and you could get a big Coke or a little short Coke in the bottle. And them old timers says, oh, them short Cokes, they taste a lot better. I couldn't tell the difference.
I couldn't either.
Hello,
But,
Jerry.
but they would. They swear. They would. They swear down them small Cokes taste better. Hey, Jerry. How you doing today, young lady?
Whatever floats your boat, you know. Now, Dad always liked Pepsi, and I'd get a Coke.
Yeah.
And if we really wanted a treat, we'd get a bag of them peanuts, the
Yep.
roasted ones, and we'd pour it in that pop, put it in that bottle, you know. As you drink it, you get a
Oh yeah. You talking about good days then?
yeah.
Yeah. They were good like that too. The peanut was.
Yeah,
Yeah. Drink was like, I think the drink was about a nickel in the drink box, and I think there was like 7 cents in the store when I was a boy.
yeah.
Then
I think you got 2 or 3 cents back for the bottle.
there was a little store downtown up here where I live at, and you get a you go there with a dime, you get a slice of cheese and some saltine crackers. I always like that. Johnny Grocer, I'll never forget that old man. Go there with a dime. You had to pay another nickel, you know, to get a drink or something.
Sorry to hear that, Jerry. Did she have the virus, Jerry?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, Jerry. Yeah, you hate to lose a cousin or a good family member and all you do.
Well, Rosanna, Portland, Oregon, they've been having a deal.
Yeah, it's all those left-wing rioters coming on up there, bringing the virus up there.
Yeah. And then Trump sent his stormtroopers in there.
Yeah, as he should have. He should have. I don't know why they're fighting him on that.
Well, did you see where they was on their knees and they still blasted them with that?
Yeah, that's a video clip. That's just a clipping. You're not seeing the rest of it. They're doing that all over the place. They're making these video clips and they're making it looking like the feds are bad when the feds are actually right on what they're doing. You're only seeing a short video clip. It's not telling the whole story. They're just telling you the story that they want you to feel.
Yeah, they got that stuff all figured out.
You know, they want us to feel sorry for all these guys. I mean, you get these this one group of peaceful protesters in the front protecting the rioters and the looters in the back, and all the front ones in front. But they're not telling you that they're not showing you that the people behind them. You can see other footage of them throwing basically firebombs at them. You know, I mean, they've you know, there's been in Portland. There's been 18 of the feds already taken to the hospital. But they're not telling you that story, are they? How they're getting all beat up too. You know, they're making it sound like it's all peaceful, but no, it's not. Or they're making a big to do over. They're making a big to do over that one guy that unmarked car and military uniform and stuff, and they came and they grabbed the guy and rushed him away. Well, what they're not telling you is they followed the guy for like 2 miles. They already had the evidence of the guy causing a disturbance and beating somebody on up. And then 2 minutes later, they realized that, okay, we did grab the wrong guy, and they released them and no charges was pressed. But that's going to happen. And I feel yucky sticking up for the feds. I don't want the feds up here. But what I do want, I want the city mayor, the city council, and the city police department to do their job to protect everybody involved there. But they're not doing that. They only want to protect the protesters, the rioters.
Yeah, man. It is. I hate this about Gary losing a cousin, but I hate that. Was she sick, Gary? Yeah,
I don't know what it is with CNN. I don't know what it is with CNN and ABC and NBC and all them. I mean, they're promoting. They're actually, the way they're doing this, they are promoting terrorist activities towards the city, towards the business owners of the area, and towards the federal government. They're promoting terrorist activities the way that they're handling the media. I mean, I personally think the media should be charged.
Yeah. What's going on, Alexander Smith? You doing good? Good morning. Yeah, I thought
And I also think
peaceful.
Hello,
I
Alex.
also think Fox Media should be charged too for their hand in it, because they're giving it the twist opposite way, stirring up the other side.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fox about it damn bad. The rest of them.
Yep.
That's why they put an F on their. When they say Fox, that means fake. Fake news.
It's all fake news, every single one of them.
Well, I agree, but that's all you got to go on, you know.
Oh no, no, that is the one plus social media. The way we have social media today, that is a big plus sign. Is you can go down there and actually find footage of live footage where people record 15, 20 minutes and shot the whole thing without a narration. You can still find this footage on out there, undoctored, uncensored, everything else. You can see the whole deal. That's how I get my news on it. I don't go by the little bits and clips that NBC or Fox puts up, because they're taking it to their side.
I watch a lot of the Yahoo news. When you open up your Yahoo mail,
Yeah,
it pops right up there with it.
yep. Yahoo and Google the same. That's supported by Chinese.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Yep. You don't realize it, kid, but China does own basically all our news media. You know, all of our websites.
Now
They have a lot of control over American people.
that I will not dispute. Everything comes from China. Even the virus.
Yeah, it's a mess.
It is a mess.
Damn news. They give you, they put stuff out there that you'll grab and listen to. That's what they call it. Oh,
I had to go to Walmart this morning to get Pam's medicine, and I put my mask on.
oh yeah.
Well, you can bet one thing: if the news is coming from a news media source like Fox or NBC or CNN or ABC, you can bet one thing on it: they have no integrity.
Fox had a deal with Trump on there last night. He said that the virus was almost gone.
And I have no idea on that take on what's going on with that. I mean, I could care less. The fact is, the virus is still there. It's not as what everybody has claimed it to be, though.
Yeah, he said it was almost gone. It's
I don't know
going
about
away.
that. I
Well,
don't know.
it kind of is because the people are dying. So I guess if you got the virus and then you die, that part of the virus is gone.
Yeah.
That's sad that he would stand there and say that.
I
Well,
agree with you.
But
It's pretty sad.
I don't know if they clipped it or whatever, but it came right out of his mouth.
Oh yeah, there's been stuff that came out of Nancy Pelosi's mouth and out of Joe Biden's mouth and everything else.
We're not talking about them. We're talking about what he said on the news
Yep.
last night.
And what I'm saying is, if I see it on CNN or if I see it on Fox or if I see it on ABC, I'm not believing that clip.
Well, it's wrong. It came out of Trump's mouth, so it's false.
God damn it.
I'm not believing that clip because it's just a clip where they're trying to
I
taint it.
don't believe it.
I'm not, and I'm feeling yucky sticking up for Donald Trump. By the way, I want everybody to know that when I got to stick up for Donald Trump, I'm feeling yucky. I'm not really feeling sticking up for Donald Trump. I'm here to bash Fox News, CNN, the sources where we're getting these information from.
I understand. What do you think we're going to get our money?
I would do.
My take on the money, I hope not.
Okay, Alex, I got you. I'll call you Alex then.
You don't want it?
Oh, I want it. That's not the point. I mean, there's lots of things that I want, so sure I want it, but I hope we don't get it. I don't think it's needed.
Well,
Not in the messy form that the Democrats and the Republicans are doing it.
I will agree with you.
But they've taken our damn money, so I won't mind. I need mine.
I'm with you, Waterbug. You know, if it comes available, I'm taking mine too. If it's there, I'm taking it. But I'm hoping they don't do that.
Them damn Congress and them senators, damn, so take their damn paycheck every month, and they don't think nothing about it. You know what? They'll take their damn money.
Oh, I hear what you're saying, Waterbug. I'm not disputing that part.
Yeah, I got you.
I just don't believe that. I don't believe that the first check was not managed right. Who got it and how they got it and everything. That wasn't. And the second check will not be managed any better.
Well, it's these people thought they're going to buy a new color TV or some new daggone clothes and all that, but
Well, what is the purpose of these bailouts? First of all, answer me, Waterbug and Kim. What is the purpose of these bailouts?
Well, they was talking about it would jumpstart the economy.
that's what it is right there, Tim. That's right.
But where did it first originally talk about? What was it originally first talking about on it?
It was actually for the people that had lost their job and income.
And thousands of those people still haven't gotten their first unemployment check for that. The people that it was intended to help, it has not helped them. Yet people like us that it did not affect us one way or the other, it's just extra spending money for us. We got our check. And that ain't right. That ain't right. So, I mean, if they can't do it right, I don't think it's right of me to support something that I know that they are knowingly going to screw up.
Well, I didn't have any say in it one way or the other. You know, it actually
Yeah,
went to Pam, and then later I got toilet paper in the mail with Donald Trump's signature on it.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, he don't cut old Trump no slack, does he, Grizz?
No.
No, you don't.
No.
I believe he loves old Trump. He keeps talking about it. You know it. No, I don't. I don't mess with you, Kim.
Secret Agent Randy Beans. He's got 13 supporters.
Okay, good to see you, buddy.
Now, if he was typing in all caps, I would say that was Big Steve.
Where he at this morning, Chris?
What's that?
Where is old Big Steve at this morning? You must let him get up.
Oh, I don't know where he's at this morning. I seen where Bobby was live. I was there briefly, but then I got to watch my race. I don't know if Big Steve was in Bobby's live chat or not.
Well, I sent him an invite, so it's up to him if he gets an email.
He might be still sleeping.
I doubt it. He usually gets up pretty early. He's been getting up before me.
I
Because coffee you don't drunk.
I just couldn't sleep very good. I got up, I think, about 3 o'clock this morning.
I slept about 9:30 this morning. That's unusual for me.
I slept in till 7, but I was up pretty late trying to get this whole deal done on my on this video that I'm editing.
Grizz, Alex said Bobby who? I gave you one of those, Bobby, what channel you was watching?
Was you talking about
it was just,
that?
yeah.
Bobby who?
McNutt?
Oh, okay. Oh, he got a live stream now.
He had one this morning. I don't think he has one going now.
Hey, looky there. Speak
There he
of
is. Big Steve, what's going on, buddy?
Oh no, I'm out of here.
Speaking of the devil, huh?
Morning, Steve.
Hey, good morning, Papa. What's up, Waterbug? Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, there.
Big Steve.
How are you fellers doing today?
We hanging in there.
Do,
We're trying to teach Grizz a lesson or two, but he's teaching us, I believe.
do we see Bobby Sprinkle anymore?
On occasion.
I talk to Bobby Sprinkle all the time. He's fine.
Okay, good deal.
You talked to him on Facebook? Is that where you talked to him at, Steve?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't do the Facebook thing.
Yep.
Oh, Peter.
I'm a little pissed off this morning, unfortunately.
What's better than being peed
And
on?
I'll tell you fellers what, man, I could screw up a soup sandwich, I'll tell you. And I tried to boil some damn eggs so I could make me some egg salad. And I don't know what the hell went wrong. I guess I boiled them too damn long because when I tried to peel them, the damn shells was still stuck to the egg, and when I was peeling it, half the damn egg was coming out.
Do you have, listen, Big Steve, do you have an Instapot?
No, I wish.
Oh my God.
Now, see, if Iron Dog heard that, he'd be like, well, you boiled them too damn long, and he'd tell me to boil them for 2 minutes. But honestly, I don't think they're going to come out right if you just leave them in there for 2 minutes.
Okay, well, hey, I can't tell you how to do it, Steve, but I will tell you this: your homegrown eggs, your free range eggs, they are the hardest ones to peel. Okay, I mean, the eggs that you get in the store, they're going to be the easier ones, Now this is where I'm going at with it though. My wife has come up with a way that when she hard boils our homegrown eggs that are so hard to peel, she's come up with a way that they just peel just as slick as can be.
Yeah.
So there is a technique to the cooking of them
Okay.
for them to feel good.
If you have an Instapot, you put your rack and everything in there. The eggs don't set in the water. You put water in the bottom so you got steam, and you set it to run for 7 minutes in steam, and then I do the quick release and put them in cold water. You crack that egg, man, it peels right off.
Mm. Well, I wish I had an Instapot.
I had no idea. Sandra Homestead, she's the one that I got the idea from. I didn't figure this out on my own.
I know that with us, the way my wife does it is something to this effect. She puts the eggs in cold water, puts it on the stove, turns it up to high, sets the timer for 12 minutes, I believe. At the end of 12 minutes, when the timer goes off, she turns the stove off and sets the eggs off and lets them cool. Something to that effect. But all I can tell you is they feel super easy now.
Yeah.
See, this is how I exactly did it. I put them in there, put water in there, turned it on high, exactly like you said, boiled it I did mine for 11 minutes, and then I put them under cold water immediately after they were done, and they still didn't peel right.
Huh. They
Pissed
throw them all in.
pissed me right off. I took all the eggs and smashed them and threw it all on the garbage. Piss on it.
You know what the problem could be, Steve? Those eggs that you're getting could have been coming from chickens that have been violated.
Oh yeah, by you. No,
Hey, Rosanna,
I didn't
actually, you know what? What Rosanna described there is right. I think that's how my wife does it. So check out what Rosanna did, because that sounds real similar to what my wife did. I haven't ever paid attention to what she's doing, but I know it. They come out feeling really easy. Just boiling them on the regular stove. No fancy equipment or nothing.
Well, I wouldn't buy an Instapot just to do this.
Yeah, if you already have it, then why not use it? Yep.
Yeah, Instapot is good for other things too. Shit.
But you can do if the eggs will go in there and the lid shuts. I mean, I've done as high as 12 at a time, 7 minutes, man. And I put water, just cold tap water, in the sink and put them down and then I leave them in the water as I crack them. And man, they just peel it. The worst thing is that little skin on the inside. You got to make sure you get that tore, and then the peeling will come right off.
God, I'm glad Iron Dog ain't in here, because he'd be like, I told you how to do it, Steve.
Well, there is one thing that needs to be considered too, Steve. Is every one of us lives in a different location, altitude, and everything has everything to do with it too.
Yeah.
So what works for one person 100% to the T, you go to a different elevation or something, it might be slightly different. You might have to make a few minor changes.
I don't even know what elevation my city is. That's something that's kind of curious. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Rosanna, what we do is the reason why we cook so many at a time. When I make a salad, I'll take one or two and spice it up for my salad. I love them.
Man, I like to have me an egg salad sandwich with a pickle on the side. Oh,
We could do the egg salad with it.
I'll tell you what, them Instant Pots, though, they're the way to go.
Heard Instant Pot makes a damn good chili.
Oh, they make it, Instant Pot, man, that's the way to go. If you, say that
I've
you
done, I've done 7 bean, let's see. No, what is that? 15 bean soup. I like that with Polish sausage. I love it for chicken and potatoes. That does a great job.
they go. I believe they're gonna come down in prices too. Them Instant Pots is. After they get on the market for a year or two, they'll go down in price and they'll be a lot more. No, won't be cost so much.
Well, I've got the Faberware. It was $20 cheaper than the Instant Pot. And the reason why I bought it, because Unit Cheap Bob, that's the one he bought. So that's what I got, so we could compare apples to apples, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, folks.
Okay. But I like using them old slow crop pots too. Now I like to use them cooking beans in, lima beans, and
That's the way I prefer mine too, Waterbug, is it's the old slow cock pot. I do need to get a Dutch oven instead and just do it that way though.
yeah. Well, during the fall of the year and cooler weather, that's what I like to do is do it out there over a fire. But when it's hot, I just want to just use electricity,
Yeah.
Man, I like you, Waterbug. I think your accent is awesome. You're very, very country, ain't you?
Hell yeah, that's the only way to be, brother. Shit.
Just a good old boy.
Good morning, Sue Emerson from the UK. Welcome to the live chat. The owner of the live chat ain't here right now. He'll be right back.
Hey, man,
But I wanted to make sure you felt welcome.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I ain't never been in the country. I probably wouldn't last 5 minutes in the country, but Lord, I'd love to learn.
Oh yeah, you survive. Yeah, you survive. Shit. Country boy will survive. You come on down here, we'll make you a country boy.
Yeah, get me out of this California bullshit. And stick me in the
You know what,
country.
Steve.
Yeah.
I understand that Waterbug is extended an invitation to you to take you on out to teach you how to fish for alligators. He's going to teach you how to water ski in alligator country.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Shit, I can make money if catching gators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll
You'll
bite
be the
you.
bait on the water skis. He's trolling.
Man, I'll tell you what. I'm getting me a damn 357 Magnum before I even try to drag one of those things into a boat.
Good
Make
morning,
sure some bitch
Sue.
is dead first.
I am one of your supporters.
Yeah, I'm gonna be checking her out.
You watch that show? Them guys catch them water gators, and they catch them while they're still alive. And I would never do that, man. I would kill it first in the water, and then when it's dead, then drag it out the water.
An alligator?
Yeah.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Yeah. You,
Yeah.
you can live.
I like that show.
You gotta love Troy.
That
live
baby boy said, shoot him!
I tell you what, we're going to go out there, we're going to catch some alligators, and we're going to shut them, and we're going to cook them for dinner. And that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I know Gator will. Waterbug will know what I'm talking about here. But when I did live in the South, I had some friends of mine that would try to talk me into go out wrestling alligators with them, and they weren't going out there to catch them. They was going out there just to wrestle them. I mean, that's how crazy those places are in the South. Now, I don't think the younger generation are quite as crazy as the older generation was, but literally, they'd get out there and wrestle them just for fun.
Yeah, Louisiana, down Louisiana and Arkansas down in there, I think they pretty bad about doing that stuff, but they ain't that bad in Georgia.
So, you don't have any alligators by you?
There's some, there's some at the river, but they ain't like they are like in Louisiana. No, Louisiana's end up with them.
But you don't have none in your pond.
No, shit, no. I don't put them in the damn pond. I don't think we got in that pond is like beavers and stuff like that. Well, we ain't got them down there now. Hey, Joe. Basement Joe, what's going on, brother?
When I went out there with Waterbug, I never seen no snakes, and I didn't want to.
I still ain't seen no snake this year.
Well, thank you there, Joe. And you're right. As long as I got my pickle, I'll be okay.
Basement Joe, welcome, buddy.
Yeah, old Joe. What you been doing on Basement Joe? You been talking to Hillary? What you got Hillary doing? She shining your shoes? Yeah, I know. Old Basement Joe. What you gonna get Nancy to do when you get in the White House, old Basement Joe? You gonna put Nancy back in the chair?
Well, if Joe becomes president, he better legalize marijuana.
Oh, he legalized it up there, old Basement Joe. He got that covered.
Well,
That's
it's
one thing.
already legal.
One thing I actually did like Trump for. He was all for the legalization of marijuana.
Yeah, but he didn't do it.
Well, no, that's because
Well,
the politicians don't agree with him. That's all.
most the deal with the legalization of marijuana is most of the states are in support of legalizing marijuana now, but still you got to get rid of the incumbent Republicans and Democrats that are still anti the weed and stuff. And until the Senate and the Congress flips over on that, it won't become legal.
I know who you are, Basement Joe. I know who you are.
You
I mean,
go
I
around
know there's
and
some places in some states you could get arrested for a little tiny roach,
Yeah.
little tiny joint, little tiny joint. You get 3 weeks in jail.
It's legal in Illinois now.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't want to go up on the courthouse square and smoke it, but
Yeah.
but now you
No,
know
it's not legal. It's not legal to do that. Just like it's not legal to go in public and drink either.
Yeah, and you also know you can catch a DUI now for being high and driving. And they have a test now that can test you if the officer thinks you've been smoking before you drove. They have a test now that can test and see if you smoked some weed before you got in the car. I don't know if they're doing this in any other states, but they're sure going to be doing it in California.
well, I don't smoke it, so I'm not worried about that.
I ain't smoke a cigarette. I might smoke a cigar every now and then.
Which is really bad for me because I'm gonna let you guys know, I smoke periodically through the day because it helps my nerves and calms my anxiety and takes away my anger. So I am most definitely stoned every time I get behind the wheel of a vehicle. But I use my mind as much as possible, and I'm a very, very much a safe driver, very much.
Well, you don't need to get behind no damn steel where you're smoking that shit.
Yeah, now I wouldn't try driving no big truck or no machinery or anything like that. I wouldn't be that dumb, but driving a little old car down the street, come on now.
Now, Steve, I hear where you're coming from. I've had that same thought process. I only had 1 or 2 beers, I'm not drunk, but here's the reality to that type of thinking, Steve. The reality is if you're driving down the street, even if you're not legally intoxicated, but you had some, okay, they can still deem you impaired, okay, And then what that means is if you're driving down the street and you go through an intersection and the oncoming car, the cross traffic car has a stop sign and they don't stop and they run into you, the accident is not your fault, but being that you were impaired, you can still get stuck with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know that. That's why I drive careful as hell. I'm telling you. My eyes are all over the road, all over around the car and in the mirrors and everything. But that's just how I've been driving my whole life. I mean, since my dad taught me how to drive, he told me you keep your damn eyes through all these windows and you look at your mirrors and you keep your damn eyes on the road.
But the problem is that shit will still happen, though.
Yes, of course. But you can also take preventative measures, by like not tailgating, driving at least 2 car lengths away from the car in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about ways that prevent you from you hitting them. I'm talking about stuff that prevents them from hitting you, and then you get found guilty.
Yeah, there's no way to do that.
Right, and that's where the problem would lie.
Yeah. Well, I just still try to make sure as much as possible it ain't gonna happen. Hey, I'll tell you what, it almost did happen one time. I came up to the intersection, just got done dropping my mom off at work, 4:30 in the morning. Okay. I was coming up to the damn intersection. I stopped at the red light, and it turned green. Well, I paused for like 2 seconds, okay, and this a-hole went blaring right through the other red light, just straight in front of me. If I'd have went a second or more earlier, he would have T-boned the hell out of me. So it was good.
And if you were stoned, you would have been the one at fault.
Yeah, I always pause for at least 2 or 3 seconds before I go on a green light. I don't care if anybody honks at me either. If they honk at me, I'll gas it. I'll start driving. I'm not like a grandma driver or anything like that. I follow the speed limits.
I do too.
I'm actually a speeder. I'm guilty of speeding a lot of the times, but
I drove clear to the West Coast. I drove down to Georgia. And whatever the speed limit is, I might kick it up 2 mile an hour. But that's it.
Oh yeah, I don't be hauling ass. Just a few miles over the limit usually.
And it doesn't really matter if you run at 80. Somebody will pass you.
Yeah, you run 100.
Yeah.
I think we're going to trade Mrs. car and get us another F-150.
I wish I had me a truck. I'd go out and scrap metal and.
That's what we're thinking about doing. We've had her car about 10 years.
Oh, start me a Big Steve scrapping channel. Big Steve the Scrapper. There you go.
Well, when we went to look at cars, we looked at the sedan, and Pam said, I don't want a sedan, it's too low. I said, okay.
They are.
Look at what you want. So we really like the, what do you call it, SUV? That's what we got. She likes it.
But that damn Cadillac you got better than that F-150 I got, Kim. When we went to town in your Cadillac, it was. I mean, it supposed to ride better, but I mean, that damn thing ride good. And you got all them.
I'm hoping when I get them tires on it, it'll ride better.
At least you picked an American-made SUV instead of some Chinese piece of shit.
Well, I'll agree with you, but now a Toyota, they've got a good car now.
Yeah, that's a good car. Nissan's a good car. But
And Toyota is more made in America than Chevy, Ford, or Dodge is.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just put them together.
Their origins is Japan, though, you know. And they have major operations in pretty much in all countries.
Okay, there, Basement Joe. Good to see you again, brother. Have a good day.
But I called them and ordered it. My tires the 20th, which was Monday. And I called them today. I said, "You get them in? Or did they not call you?" No. So we got the ball rolling. So they're not going to be able to put them on the car until next Friday.
Okay.
But
That's
that's
okay.
okay.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
But
If you're going to go along, yeah.
I come up with a Bridgestone.
That's what y'all getting, Bridgestone.
Yeah, instead of the Firestone.
Yeah, that's good tires.
We have on our Pontiac Grand Prix right now, we have Continental touring tires.
That's a good tire.
I can't say one way or the other, Steve. I don't know what it is. So
It's the company that makes the tire. They're called Continental, and they make some cool tires.
Yeah, they good tires. I've seen them before on other vehicles. I ain't never had none, but I've seen them on other vehicles. I believe they're good tires, Steve.
but
They
they claim
were a good price.
make sure you rotate them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you got yeah.
So,
I rotate them every time I drive.
right. But they
Yeah.
Yeah, smart.
they claim if you buy them from the dealership, when you go in to have them rotated, do it when you do an oil change. They
Yeah.
do free rotation.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much they charge to rotate them.
When is a good time to rotate the tires? We just got the tires put on the car in March.
Mach 1 said 4,005 or see 4,000 miles. 45.
And, yeah, I think it's about time then.
A general rule of thumb, if you don't want to go by the mileage, just start looking at your front tires. And if you start showing some inside wear, any inside wear or outside wear on any of the front tires, then rotate them. But at the first sign of any wear, unnormal wear on the tires.
Right. Because that front tire, you're turning it all the time.
Yeah. Well, not plus if it's like out of alignment or something, you'll get the most use out of your rubber.
Yeah, and that's just one thing. We also had the front end and all the steering mechanisms, serviced under the car in March as well.
Yeah, I think Gary Goodyear is overrated. They used to be good tires, but I don't think they're good as they used to be.
Which I don't even rotate my tires anymore.
Hey, I'll tell you what, take care of your ball joints and bushings, because I'll tell you what, you don't want your steering to come apart.
Yeah.
They have been driving the speed limit and all the time and people passing us. Yep.
We've just had all that done right before we traded on Pam's Bravada.
How many cars you guys got, Kim?
2,
What's the other one?
a Oldsmobile Bravada,
Oh,
and a Cadillac.
Is it a sedan or is that the SUV?
SUV.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Ford Explorer, right? Or
Yeah.
Lincoln Navigator type.
Right. Well, see, I had that PT Cruiser, and I knew that I wasn't going to get any trade-in for the Oldsmobile, but it's a real good car. And the PT Cruiser was great because I've kept maintenance on it, kept oil change, everything, you know. But I can't afford 3 cars, 3 licenses, 3 insurances.
Shit, all that damn money you got, kid, you can afford 4 cars.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
but they can only drive 2 at a time.
I'm just picking on you, Kim.
But like if I go here in town, I drive the Bravada. And it's
Yeah.
all-wheel drive. So if we get the snow, that's the one that's going to be drove.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
Be right back, gentlemen. I got to go powder my nose.
Okay.
Okay. No, Goodyear used to be some good tires. Jerry just she put a come in there a few minutes ago. I think they used to be good tires, but I don't think they. But I think NASCAR uses them. But you know, NASCAR gets a better tire than we would on the track. Hey, Green, what kind of tire does NASCAR use? Goodyear or Firestone?
Yeah, they're still using Goodyear.
Okay.
Yeah, for the public, you're right though, Water. But for the public, what they've done is back in the day when all the Americans started demanding cheaper products, you know, Goodyear along with Skilsaw and John Deere and all the other companies, they got on board and started buying products from Mexico and from China and stuff. You know, so I mean because that's what we demanded. We didn't want to pay the prices that it was costing. So that's why Goodyear, you know, that's why they're all selling us cheaper products. It's because we the people demanded it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Now,
So
the tire that's on the Cadillac right now are Michelin.
that's what I got on the F-150 out there. And I think that's what I'm gonna put back on it when I change them out. I hope it'll be another year or two before I have to do that. I don't ride like you, Miss Pam. You, Miss Pam, ride all over the country. See, I don't do much riding.
We have, yeah. But Brian, 123, he said the tires they put on from the factory are cheaper made than what you would buy.
I think he's right about that.
So who knows, you know?
Yeah. Is that the tires?
Yeah, the tires that they tell you are disposables.
That's the tire that put on your car when you got it, Kim.
Yeah, the tires, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, when we bought the car, it had 24,000 miles on it. And they looked like they was about half wore out. And then, of course, we took that trip to California.
Right.
And I did not know this until my brother-in-law showed me. There's a piece of rubber that goes crossways. And when you get down to that, you're about to the limit. I've never seen it before, but I never looked for it.
Yeah.
And the tread right now is right there.
Okay.
But
Now, I was always told you take a penny and you stick it in between the tread.
right.
And when it gets down low to the top of Lincoln's head, then it's time to change them.
Yeah. I've heard that too, Grizz.
But yeah, if you look at the tire you'll see a little piece of rubber ever so often going crossways.
Yeah.
When it gets down to there, that's your limit. And the penny.
See, now, I like running them down to the steel cord. That way I don't have to buy studded tires for winter use.
There you go. If that sucker ever blows out on the front tire, you won't want her. You got it ready? Well, Miss Pam said lunch is ready.
Okay, well, I'll let you go then. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for letting me come up, Kim.
You're always welcome.
Y'all have a good
Bye.
day, okay?
Bye, Jerry, Sue, Rosanna, T-Bird.
We'll catch y'all later.
Okay, I'll get this shut down. See you later.